So, this book talk is about Free Lunch by Rex Ogle. And this book won the biggest prize for nonfiction teen book this year. And after reading it, I can definitely see why. It's an autobiographical story about Ogle's life as a sixth grader. And it would be an understatement to say that his childhood was challenging. As a sixth grader, Rex lives in an abusive household with his mom, her boyfriend Sam, and their toddler son, Ford, who is Rex's half brother. There's physical and mental abuse. Rex's mom and Sam frequently physically assault each other as well as Rex. The family's quite poor, and Rex sleeps on the floor of his room in a sleeping bag. That is the only item in his room. There is no other furniture, there are no toys, just the sleeping bag. His brother sleeps with his mom and Sam. There's not much food in the house, and the family frequently goes out to eat fast food. Rex discovers that they are able to do this because his mother contacts the companies like McDonald's and makes up stories about how bad the service is. When she does this, they send vouchers for free meals. Since the family is poor, Rex qualifies for free lunch, and he feels embarrassed when the lunch lady has to go through a folder to find his name. This holds up the line and makes it obvious to everyone that Rex is on free lunch. To make matters worse, all of the seats at his friend's lunch table are taken and he's forced to sit by himself. This situation happens every day because the lunch lady can't seem to remember Rex and has to look through that folder every time. Sixth grade's a tough year for a lot of kids, going to a much bigger school with lots of new classmates, trying to find your classes, trying to make new friends. But in addition to those challenges, Rex has a teacher who constantly judges him because he wears clothes that don't fit or he comes to school with bruises. She assumes that he's a troublemaker and that he is not smart. As Rex tells his story, it starts to become clear that his mother battles an undiagnosed mental illness, which results in the serious mistreatment of her children. Although it is not an easy story to hear about, this book is extremely engaging, and I could not put it down. I finished it in a few nights. The good news is not only do we have this print copy, we have access to many copies of the audiobook version through our Mackin collection. Be aware that there is some inappropriate language in the book, and there are descriptions of physical violence. If you're interested in placing a hold on the print book or accessing the audiobook, you can log into Destiny with your student ID number and the password student, and you'll have access to either listening to the book or placing a hold on the print book, and we'll deliver it to you. So Free Lunch by Rex Ogle, highly recommended.